そうですね、2、バイオ2の時から比べると、
Well, compared to Resident Evil 2, there are a lot more story-setting elements to work with. Now Leon's more experienced, so I made him a little tougher than before to reflect that. But at the same time, I also wanted to maintain that coolness about him, so I didn't want to make him too buffed out. For the lighting, we were able to use the GameCube's processing power, with lots of effects like fog, and focus on creating a believable atmosphere. Also, the differences between daytime and nighttime are dramatic. During the day, you can see enemies easier. There's literally evil in the air. But at night, it's dark and, of course, a lot harder to see, and maybe you'll see the darker, more vicious side of things.
もっと凶暴なその正体というのが見えてきたりすると思います。
イメージは内緒です。やってみてください。
I'm sorry, but that's sort of a secret. You'll have to play the game to find out. However, I can say that the music is different from anything heard in previous games, so expect a totally different experience this time around.
今までのものとは違うと思います。
形っていうのが今回
Since there are a lot of different-looking enemies in the game, we tried to think of creative ways to portray them in a more realistic manner, and that really comes out in the camera work. So we spent a lot of time and effort in making the total finished product, especially the cutscenes, where new enemies are introduced, really feel realistic to the player.
いうところでは気にかけてやってます。
新しい
When trying out this new camera, there was a lot of trial and error, seeing how close to or how far from the character would work the best. We've also added letterbox to certain scenes to make it more cinematic, more dramatic. So even though it's 3D, we don't have the abrupt movements making people sick. Plus, with a narrower view, there's more tension, and by being up close, it's easier to feel like you're right there in the game. So I think simply changing the camera has added a lot of drama to the game.
そこで新しい効果が生まれていると思います。
今回モーションキャプチャーシステムは今まで
Actually, we experimented with a new mocap system this time around. In the past, we had always worked with our own internal Capcom system. This time, we were able to use more sophisticated cameras that were more precise, and I feel as a result, we were able to get a lot of high-quality stuff. Of course, when we do motion capture, that only records body movements, not the face. So what we did was take the dialogue we recorded in America and had each animator animate the facial expressions by hand for each scene. And I think we've been able to achieve some great results.
をアップさせていってます。バイオハザードリメイクや
Compared to Resident Evil 0 and the remake of the first Resident Evil, this game features a lot more action elements. I think everyone should be able to play through, solving all the puzzles, and having a good time through to the end. I really hope you get to play and see everything the game has to offer.
遊び尽くしてほしいなと思ってます。
全く新しくなった
This is an all-new Resident Evil. So whether you gave up on the series, have never played it before, or have been patiently awaiting this game since the last one came out, I feel it has turned out very well. So if you're a fan of games, this game is a lot of fun, and I encourage you to try out this new action-packed chapter in the Resident Evil series. Thank you.
なったバイオハザードをプレイしてみてください。よろしくお願いします。
Okay, it's game time. Resident Evil 4.